police department responds to every single 911 call. When 911 is called and there's an emergency, our police department shows up, as they've always done. Our police officers respond to every single emergency in this city. The brave women and men who sign up to serve and protect this city are committed to keeping us safe.
That's of course, unless you are ICE agents being surrounded by a crowd of thugs and Antifa. Oh yeah, they were told to stand down. You're just lying, Ty. You're just lying. Well, does audio and video lie? Yeah, we're about to see. My American informed brothers and sisters, welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Model Renaissance Man, which I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure you guys are following me on the platform you see up here, the platform you see right there. Click the thumbs up button. That way my content can stay consistently recommended to you. And if and when you do subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification that will bring down a drop box for you to select all notifications. Last but not least, don't forget to check out the other channel called Man, Husband, Father, which we are almost at 7,000 subs. So I really appreciate you guys getting the word out about that. Y'all know how I do. We're going to go and jump right on into it. So let me give y'all some context right now. What y'all just heard in the beginning of this video was a straight up lie. If they responded to every last call and everything like that, every last call, Chicago wouldn't be having these problems that they so-called have right now. We all know. And if you lived there before, man, dude, it took like 30 to 45 minutes for them to respond to a woman getting beat half to death. I remember seeing a friend of mine whose father was stabbed and unfortunately died in a domestic issue. And even though he was stabbed and bleeding to death, it took them about 30 minutes to come to that. Anyway, my point in saying all that is this. We know what I just showed you guys about 2 weeks ago, that they don't have a lot of manpower. We know that a lot of them have been told when it comes to certain calls, certain calls to take priorities over others. They can't get to all of them, right? I'm just telling y'all. Now, take y'all back about 2 or 3, no, I'll say about 3 weeks ago. Mayor Brandon Johnson got up and he spoke and he said, we must defend this land. We're going to defend against what Trump is trying to do. We're going to get out there and we're going to defend it. We're going to defend it. We're going to see all that constant repetitive talking points. It gets embedded in people's mind and brains, to those that are easily manipulated by this psychological psyops, right? What you get is individuals that go out there and try to attack ICE agents. We already know the ICE agents have been shot at, but the idiot who tried to do it anyway, he missed and killed 2 detainees, right? We do know that in a way, when they were in there, we're going to stop them. We're going to stand against them. We're going to do what we need to do to protect fellow Chicagoans. And these people with these easily manipulated minds, like some Manchurian candidate signals, and I'm just being honest, the ones I met over the weekend, 80% of them in that crowd were mentally retarded. And I'm not saying it to be mean or condescending or being whatever you want to call it. Asinine, I'm not. I'm saying the literal truth. A lot of them had some mental issues, right? And I'm not talking about mental health stuff. I'm talking about they were legitimately mentally retarded. Anyway, for you to say things like we're going to defend against Trump, we're going to defend against these people coming in, we're going to defend against martial law, these individuals get out there and they act accordingly. So what ends up happening? ICE shows up doing their thing, trying to keep the streets of Chicago safe and getting these illegal aliens out of our country, in which we, the people, voted for Trump to do by giving them the mandate. They get met by not violence from the criminals, not the so-called thugs. We're going to be out there with them things, man. When we got iron too. They're not getting met by them. They're getting met by these crazy Looney Tunes throwing objects at them. So what ends up happening? We got a woman that was shot by ICE because she was ramming them with the car. Y'all, that didn't happen. We got proof of video of that happening, folks, and it going down. top of that, ICE agents who are being surrounded by crowds of people with violence and throwing objects, they call out for help. You just heard Mayor Brandon Johnson say every emergency or every 911 call, they answer all of them. Then why did this happen?
Meanwhile, in Chicago, sources telling Fox News police there were told to actually stand down on helping ICE agents who are in danger. Mike Tobin has this story for us, all the details. Hi, Mike.
And Dana, we've got a lot of rank-and-file Chicago police officers behind the scenes telling us that they are outraged that the stand-down order went out to them after federal agents were attacked. The order appears to have come through a communication from the chief of patrol over the communication through the Office of Emergency Management and Communication, reading, "No units will respond to this." Multiple police sources have confirmed to us the message is authentic, and it is backed up by audio of the stand-down order.
And again, per the Chief of Patrol, we have all the units that per 999, Chief of Patrol said all units clear out from there. We're not sending anybody over to that location. All right, and 999, just to confirm, 39th Police in Kedzie, they were saying that they were being surrounded by that large crowd, and they were requesting the police were not sending. I'm waving off all the cars heading to 39th Police in Kedzie.
Again, those are the orders we're being given.
In an official statement, CPD says officers did respond. Writing, quote, CPD responded to the scene to document the incident. CPD officers were also on the scene to maintain safety and traffic control. Now, chaos was triggered when, according to federal prosecutors, two individuals used their cars to ram the cars of Border Patrol agents. One of the agents shot a driver of one attacking vehicle. Those attackers are now charged federally. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker says the facts need to play out.
We don't have a lot of facts. Remember, these are the same folks who killed a person, unarmed person, just a couple of weeks ago in Franklin Park. At first, they said that the officer had been threatened with his life. The reality of it and the truth of it has now come out, and that wasn't the case. They killed somebody. They are just putting out their propaganda, and then we've got to later determine what actually happened.
300 Illinois National Guardsmen have now been called up for a 2-month deployment to Chicago. What you're looking at right now is video of the scene that triggered that particular radio call. Tear gas and pepper balls were deployed into the crowd after agents said they were attacked. But meantime, as I just mentioned, 300 Illinois National Guardsmen have been called up for a 2-month deployment to Chicago to protect federal personnel and property. Also, Texas National Guardsmen, 400 of them, have been called up for deployment to both Illinois, to Portland, and an undetermined location.
You know why it happened? Because they made it clear. Don't believe me. They made it clear. Jelly Belly Pritzker, Mayor Brandon Johnson, they made it clear that the police are not going to cooperate with ICE agents or Department of Homeland Security in regards to, trying to help with the illegal aliens and letting them know who y'all might have in custody or something like that that may be on our list, whatever like that. Well, guess what? They did a whole lot more than just saying we're not going to cooperate with Department of Homeland Security or the feds. They not cooperating at all, even if their lives are at risk. Why would they when Mayor Brandon Johnson is calling for people to defend Chicago's land, defend Chicago's territory? Why wouldn't they? Right? Yeah. Easy to dissect through all this bullcrap, folks. I'm telling y'all, that's what they do. So, who incited violence against the feds? Who incited violence against the Department of Homeland Security by saying, we're not going to take it from Trump. We're not going to take it for the troops he's sending in, for him to do this for politicization. And what we're going to do, we're going to defend Chicago. You got these Looney Tunes out there, psychologically psyops, like Manchurian candidates. And what do? They get out there and they do this. Now I'm telling y'all going to keep on messing around to find out, especially now that Trump gave them full force. I'm saying one lady already got shot for ramming them. We do not want that to happen again. And then y'all gonna start saying, look what they do on the streets. The military just shooting innocent people. They shooting America. We never thought we'd come to the day where the military is shooting their own American brothers and sisters. I'm gonna tell you something right now. Do y'all say that when cops kill criminals? Huh? What's the difference between a cop killing a criminal and the military, DHS, or ICE killing criminals. They labeled Antifa terrorists and, quite frankly, treat them as such. Whether they are American or not, you are sworn to protect against foreign and domestic. And if they're terrorists, y'all all in the same boat. Terrorists, thugs, robbers, murderers, sexual assaulters, child eaters, y'all all in the same boat. Y'all all should be treated the same. Anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think of this by putting it in the comments below after this video. Not forgetting to do what y'all see in this animation right here that would greatly help me. The next video that I'm going to do after this one in chronological order will appear up there. Things I did as of yesterday right here. If you have not subscribed, which I don't know why, click that. I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, praying every last one of you guys in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.